If you watch this video to the very end and your application is successful, these people are going to provide you with a certificate of sponsorship. Note that this is a visa sponsorship job that you can apply to if you are looking for visa sponsorship job right now. Okay, so I've made a couple of videos about visa sponsorship job and I come across this one right now. This is why I'm also rolling this out for you so that you can quickly apply, because a lot of people are looking for information like this. Okay, so one thing I want you to do is that I want you to pay attention to the very end, because I'm going to be walking you through the registration process, the application process, so that you don't make any single mistake. Okay, so I want you to sit back and watch, and if at any point you have any question regarding this sponsorship job, then I want you to drop it at the comment box so that I can give response to it when you have when I come across those questions. Okay, so first thing is that this is a visa sponsorship job. That is undeniable. Okay, so after you've got the certificate of sponsorship, that is when you are going to proceed to the next step, which is the stage 2 of this process, and you are going to be applying for your Type 2 visa application to the UK government. Okay, here it says when you apply, you will need to provide the following requirements. Okay, so first, you need to provide your certificate of sponsorship reference number. Your employer will give you this. Okay, so this is the employer that we are looking at right now, because they are the one to give you this sponsorship certificate. Okay, and you also need proof of your knowledge of English. You need a valid passport or other document that show your identity and nationality. Okay, so I know what you can use, or what is best for you to use, is your passport. That is your international passport, though it is called passport, but a lot of people call it international passport though. So you also need your job title and the annual salary that is going to be paid to you. You need your job occupation code. Note that each job that I'm going to show you have a specific code attached to them. When you get this occupation code, then you also need the name of your employer and their sponsor license number. This will be on your certificate of sponsorship, which is why you have to pay attention to this video as I walk you through everything that you need to understand in today's video. Okay, if at any point you find this video useful, please don't hesitate to click on that like button. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified when I drop a new video for you on this channel. Okay, so depending on your circumstances, you might also be asked to provide evidence that you have enough personal savings to support yourself in the UK. Okay, for example, bank statement, unless your certificate of sponsorship shows your employer can support you. Proof of your relationship with your partner or children if they are applying with you, which means if you follow these steps, or if you come to this website and you follow the instruction on this website, you might be lucky to migrate with your family. Okay, but remember, there's a new law about UK. Okay, so you have to make your own research before you go ahead to take action. Okay, you need to provide your tuberculosis test results if you are from a listed country. Okay, so if you click on this link, you are going to see the list of countries that are listed that need to provide the tuberculosis test results. Okay, you need to provide your criminal record, that's your police reports, blah blah blah. You need to provide it. Okay, so if you are working in certain jobs, your UK PhD certificate or your unique UK NARIC reference number, if your qualification is from outside the UK, you will need to apply for this through the UK NARIC Visa and Nationality Service. Note that you have to pay attention to every instruction on this website so that your application will be successful. Because the first thing I told you at the beginning of this video is that if your application is successful, they are going to provide you with a certificate of sponsorship. Okay, so let's go back and see some other information that is important and you cannot but underrate. Okay, so here it says if you are a skilled worker looking to continue your career in the healthcare industry, we help. If your application is successful, your visa can last for up to 5 years before you need to extend it, as long as you still meet the eligibility requirements. Okay, so this is a very long time visa that you can use to apply or you can use to stay in the UK. And if you read the instruction that we went through previously, it says if you are eligible, then you can also migrate with your spouse. Okay, if your application is successful, your visa can last up to 5 years, so take note of that when you're applying. After 5 years, you may be able to apply to settle permanently in the UK. Okay, so which is very, very nice. Okay, so you are migrating with a visa sponsorship job that is going to give you opportunity to up to 5 years to stay in the UK, and after the 5 years you can easily settle down permanently in the UK. This is also known as indefinite leave to remain. This gives you the right to live, work, and study here as long as you like and apply for benefits if you are eligible. Okay, so one thing I also want you to look at, or I want us to look at together, is that if you come to the stage 1 here, it says application to Sunlight Group, apply for one of the Sunlight Group tier 2 vacancy. If your application is successful, they provide you. Okay, so you can click on this link right here to go and let's see if we can find information here. Okay, so okay, but before we go to that side, let's come back here and read some of the eligibility criteria. Okay, set your job. To qualify for a skilled worker visa, you must work for a UK employer that has been approved by the Home Office. Okay, you must also have a certificate of sponsorship from your employer with information about the role you've been offered in the UK. Okay, do a job that is on the list of eligible occupation, be paid a minimum salary. How much depends on the type of work that you do. The reason I show you the first requirement for the visa application is that I want you to relate that to the information here. Note that here it says you must have a certificate of sponsorship, and the certificate of sponsorship must have the information about the role that you've been offered. When you are applying for the visa application, or when you are doing the visa application, it says that you must provide the job occupational code that is being offered to you by the employer. You must also provide the job title that is offered to you by this employer. You must also provide the certificate of sponsorship from this employer. Those are 3 different information that is very, very key. Okay, so I show you those ones intentionally so that you can relate that with this. Okay, so you can see that it is very, very important that when you are trying to apply and they send you email regarding your application, you must know what you need to expect so that you can know what you need to request for them if they are not sending you the complete information. I have seen a scenario whereby students apply to school and this school does not send the admission letter to the students. Okay, so these are reasons why I take my time to analyze things for you so that you don't miss things together and you understand the steps you need to follow. Okay, so in most cases, you might have a portal where you have to download those a certificate and the rest. Most time they will not send it directly to your email. You have to go to your portal. Once your application is successful, they create a portal for you. You go and download all those things there. Okay, so that is why it is important that when you are creating account or you are applying to anything, always keep your password safe. And most time, these people will tell you that don't expose your login credential to anyone. Okay, so if anybody is even assisting you with your login credential, make sure you don't expose it to them. That is why most of the people, when I help you to guide you through your application, I ask you, log into that portal yourself, share your screen so that I guide you through the steps. Not that I will ask you to bring your login details and I will start maybe changing the password or so. Okay. So most people, we've seen a lot of scenario whereby people, the so-called agents, they will tell you, bring your application, we are going to do it for you. When the times come, they said they've gotten the offer letter for you. Okay, provide me with the offer letter. They will say it's on the portal, blah, blah, blah. Provide the login credentials. So you have to be very careful. That is why I'm saying do it yourself. Do it yourself. Okay, so most time a lot of you just complain that my videos are long. I know what I'm saying. Okay, so do it yourself. Watch these videos, do it yourself. If you have any question, drop it at the comment box. If it's something that you think we need to talk about it and sort it out together, then you can now join my membership class or just request a one-on-one call so that I can help you sort out most of these things. Okay, after you've understand all the eligibility requirements, then you can now proceed to the next step. Okay, it said you must have a confirmed job offer from the Sunlight Group before you apply for visa. Okay, so the name of this employer that I'm sharing with you today is Sunlight Group. Okay, though it is called Sunlight Care Group, but most places on the website they write Sunlight Care, Sunlight Group. Okay, so it is Sunlight Care Group. Okay. Also, you need to understand that you must be able to speak, read, write, and understand English. You usually need to prove your knowledge of English when you apply. Okay, so it is important. It is very, very important that you understand all of these things. Okay, now if you want to apply, you are going to see that this link is not clickable right now. Let's come here. Also, you can just click on this and see the English proof that is required. If you click at this right now, you see that nothing is happening. Okay, nothing is happening. Okay, so what you can do is to come back here. Okay, okay, come back here, then click on this contact page. When you click on this contact page, then it's going to bring this information for you. Okay, so if you are already in the UK, you can just make a call directly to these people that you wish to apply for their visa sponsorship job. And if you are outside the UK, then you might want to send them email or send them message directly with your information. Okay, so you can also include, one of the things you can also do is to include a reference link to your application. Okay, so when you want to apply, click on this page, copy the link, put it there as part of the message you are sending so that you can reference to it and show them what you are really talking about. But make sure you send them detailed information about what you want to do right now. Okay, put in your email, put in your name, put in the subject, put in the message, then click submit. Okay, if you do this, you can also send them email. Okay, so there are two email here. Okay, is it two? Oh, is one. The email is one, but the address is two and the phone number is two. Okay, so it says please call our Newham office on, then call our Redbridge office on, which means they have two different offices that you can work at. Okay, so I hope this information is very, very useful for you at this time. And if you have any question, like I said, drop it at the comment box. Please, the only way you can support this channel right now is to click on the like button so that other people that are looking for this information can easily find it. And also, you can join my membership group where we talk about every other things that you need to understand. Okay. Okay, so till then, I'm going to see you in another one. Thank you.